Good morning. My name is Victoria, and I am the facilitator for this information session today with Duquesne University. Jeff will be sharing details about them and their programs. With us having this as a webinar, you will not have audio and you will not have a camera, but you can communicate any questions through the Q&A feature. If there is something that you missed during the presentation, don't panic because it is being recorded and it will be available on OACAC's website within the week, as well as any other information sessions from additional universities that you would like to learn more about. I will turn over the reins to Jeff, and I hope that you learn a lot, and thank you again.
All right, well, thank you so much. I'm gonna get my screen share here going, and we'll get my PowerPoint going. So thank you so much for joining us today, everybody. I'm sitting in beautiful Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, blue skies today, a little cold outside, but it's a wonderful day to be talking about Duquesne. So I appreciate you certainly joining us. Certainly encourage you to please post any questions that you may have into the chat. I'll certainly try to get to those throughout the day. That is my information there, so feel free to take a picture of that or write that down. And of course, you can always call, email, and get those questions after this presentation if you do have some follow-up. So just wanted to introduce you to Duquesne University. Of course, I mentioned that we are downtown Pittsburgh. We have a very long and rich tradition here in the city of Pittsburgh, as you can see, founded way back in 1878 by the Puritans who actually started the university here downtown for the children of immigrants that actually settled here way back then. And as you can see, have grown to one of the largest and most comprehensive Catholic universities here in Pennsylvania. The picture you're looking at there, that is actually our campus. So we're very excited to be able to show you some pictures today. We are a downtown university, an urban campus, but as you can see, we do also have a very private setting as well, which really is a big draw for our students. You have that nice private campus with brick walkways and trees and grass, but then you also have the wonderful city of Pittsburgh all around us. The building you see behind those students there is called Old Main. That's actually the building that I'm sitting in right now. That is our chapel and also our administrative office. So hopefully you get a chance to come visit, or if you visited before, these pictures may look familiar to you. We're very proud of our Catholic heritage here at Duquesne. It really drives the mission of how we serve God by serving students, and then how our students go out and serve the world. They serve their communities that they live in. But we are also welcoming to all by mission. We are ecumenical here, which means that we welcome all backgrounds, faiths, religions at Duquesne. We draw students from all over the world, all over the country that come to study here. So it really creates a diverse atmosphere for our students that they absolutely and truly love. So that's my little history lesson about Duquesne. So I encourage you to check out our website to learn a lot more. But when I go through this presentation, I always like to sort of preface that this is I call it my why Duquesne. You know, why do students choose Duquesne University? Why do they stay here? Why do they fall in love with our university and the city of Pittsburgh? This is a big reason, the number of students. You can see there, we're a mid-sized university, just about 9,500 total students, a little bit under 6,000 undergraduate students. So we're large enough to really have everything that student expect from a large university. You know, the PhD faculty, research opportunities, Division I athletics, you know, all the resources that you expect, but also still small enough to be able to offer smaller class sizes, smaller student to faculty ratio, walking across campus, seeing people you know, waving, saying hello, knowing your professors, you know, by name, and them knowing you by name. So it creates a great environment for students and a lot of support. So there's just a lot of professionals here that are ready to support students. And you're not just a number, you know, so to speak. So the size of the university is definitely a big draw to students that are looking at Duquesne. Of course, this is also a big reason why Duquesne. If you haven't been to Pittsburgh before, please come visit us. Pittsburgh is a lot like Duquesne in a sense, in terms of size, that, you know, we are sort of a mid-sized city. You know, we're not a large metropolitan area. You know, maybe some students that, you know, maybe uncomfortable, maybe in New York or Chicago might be too big for them, but we're also not, you know, too small either. So again, all of the resources and amenities you'd expect from living in a city, but still small enough to be very comfortable. We talked about our campus, how that fits into the university. If you're looking at that picture, and if you scroll all the way to the right-hand side and move your eyes down from that red rectangle, that is actually our campus there. That large building is one of our residence halls. So you can see the proximity of Duquesne to downtown. But our students will go and explore the city right at the bottom of the hill in the picture there. That's called the Point State Park. Students will walk down there and take their laptops and study or ride their bikes or, things like that. So, but especially for things like internship, clinicals, for student teaching, there's just so many resources here, your sports, your arts. So again, encourage you to come choose Pittsburgh, but this is a university where you have your nice private campus, but then you have everything right there that you may want to have a very fun time while you're in university. Of course, one of the most livable cities, and most importantly, most Instagrammable cities. So bring those phones with you. When you come to visit Duquesne, you'll get a chance to see what Pittsburgh is all about. Our academics, though, so really the main reason why when you talk to students, how did you hear about us? How did you find us? Maybe it was Googling top this program or best that program in this area. That's generally how students find Duquesne. We have a long tradition of high academics, high success for our students. Maybe that's how you came to this presentation today, to learn more about that. Word of mouth, employers, knowing the type of students that come out of Duquesne. So academics is really a big reason. We've got wonderful academic programs here across many different areas. One of the key traits that I always like to highlight, you can see, is a direct entry program. So if you're not familiar with what that means, students actually apply and are accepted right into the program that they want to be in, that they want to graduate from. So that means we do not put students into any sort of like pre-health major, and then they have to try to apply to get into nursing or pharmacy or one of our health science programs. We don't put them in a pre-business or pre-nursing or anything like that. So when you apply to Duquesne coming out of high school, you are accepted right into that program, especially important for programs that include master's and doctorate level degrees. So programs like our 5-year physician assistant, our 6-year physical therapy, maybe our 6-year pharmacy program, students are accepted and will go straight through 5 years or 6 years without having to reapply to get into the graduate phase. So what that does, it takes a lot of stress off of our students. They don't have to worry about, am I going to get into this program? What if I don't? What am I going to do? And that really, I fully believe too, is why the retention rate at Duquesne is so high. We're averaging between 85 to 90% retention over the years here at Duquesne. So that number is very strong, and it just shows that students are very happy here, but they're also in programs that they want to be in, that allows them to focus on their academics and not be looking over their shoulder or competing with their classmates. So we have a lot of great new academic programs. Public health and our health sciences, with everything that's going on right now in the world, is a very popular program. Health sciences have introduced 3 new programs, our liberal arts and in the computer sciences and cybersecurities. We have a proposed College of Osteopathic Medicine coming. So Duquesne is always on top of what is hot out there, what are students looking to learn, and just a great opportunity to continue to offer new programs to students. So academics, of course, is big. These are the different schools we have on campus. Just like to highlight that so you can see the variety of majors that we do have. Students are able to minor outside of their major. A lot of students that are maybe studying in nursing, maybe they want to do a language as a minor. Maybe there's a pharmacy student that wants to do music as a minor. Or, so there's just different ways that Duquesne can work with students to sort of tailor their program to what they want to learn, what they want to maximize while they're here at Duquesne. So encourage you to check out the website, check out the different schools you see there, and look at all the different program offerings. And then, of course, be sure to reach out to us here at admissions or myself with any questions about what the majors are and how you can sort of narrow that down for yourself. We're here to help with that. Okay, so of course, moving on to student life. So why do students love being at Pittsburgh? We've talked about why they've chosen. Student life ties right into that retention that I talked about, why students stay at Duquesne, why they love it here. Living on campus is fun. We are downtown. I already mentioned there's so much to do. On average, about close to 4,000 students do live on campus. You're looking at the Duquesne Towers there, one of our largest residence halls. We actually have seven different residence halls. And when you're in a downtown area, it's actually difficult to spread outwards in terms of residence halls. So you'll notice a lot of our residence halls go upwards. So it provides some spectacular views actually for our students, regardless of which way you're pointing, of the city of Pittsburgh and surrounding areas. But we do have your traditional residence halls where you have maybe 2 students per room. We have suite style residence halls. We may have 3 or 6 students sharing a small suite area. We have apartment style residence halls here as well. They run a lot of great events, to make sure students are getting to know each other. But really, it's just a lot of fun. And students, we do have a 2-year residency requirement, so first and second year. But of course, students can stay on campus the entire time that they are at Duquesne. So a great way to meet people, make friends, and then you're right in the heart of everything too, right here on campus. Duquesne dining in Pittsburgh is a huge foodie town, so I hope you enjoy food as much as we do here in Pittsburgh. The reason that I really like to show this slide is dining. Like, why are you talking about food? I'm not going to be in college for a while, but dining is a big investment when you go to college. It's a big part of your room and board that you invest in when you attend college. You've got your housing and your dining hall or your residence hall, and then your food. Duquesne dining takes it very seriously. We have students will tell you that what they love most about our dining program are the variety of options they have, from the sit-down restaurant style to dining hall to quick service like Chick-fil-A and Cinco Cantina, Starbucks, Freshens, Coffee Tree Roasters. There's just a lot of different places that students can utilize their food plan, dining plan while they're here. Everything made fresh to order. You can actually customize your plan if you have any sort of food needs, allergies, dietary needs. Duquesne Dining will work with you. And there is an actual organization, the Daily Meal, actually reviews college food, and Duquesne consistently ranked one of the best out there for food. So we just like to reassure families and students that that investment that you're making in that room and board when you attend college is being greatly valued, and you're getting a great return on that. So when you do get a chance to come visit Duquesne, make sure you visit and try some food, and of course explore Pittsburgh as well. So you'll go home not being very hungry. So our students are very active. So when I do these presentations live, I always ask students, what are you involved in high school? The responses I get are athletics, chorus, maybe band, community activities. You work part-time. You're just an active student, National Honor Society. And those are all areas that are important to you that really make you, your time in high school special, things you're passionate about. You're exactly like our students here at Duquesne. Our students come to Duquesne very academically driven. They take their academics very seriously. They perform well in the classroom, but they also like to get involved. And that is through a wide variety of areas, whether it's the academic groups and organizations, social groups, and like fraternities and sororities, multicultural groups. This is what really drives the experience at Duquesne outside of the classroom. So students get a chance to meet people, give back to the community, network, and really just have a great time here at Duquesne University. And when we talk about that retention piece, this again is a big part of that. It's that opportunity to make a lot of friends and just really enjoy your experience outside of the classroom, that great education that you're getting too. So I mentioned before, this is not a university where you'll be bored. There will be a lot of areas presented to you. So our students absolutely take advantage of that, and it really helps them progress. And then of course, when they get into their careers, being active is a good thing as well. And then of course, the culmination of all of this is career prep. So we like to highlight how this works at Duquesne. This begins your first year, when you get to start to work with your academic advisor. It's interesting when you work with incoming freshmen, some students know exactly what they want to do. They know exactly what major they're going to go down. They know about, internships, co-ops. They could know that they're going to grad school, whatever it might be. And that student is going to have a professional here that is going to be there to help guide them and make sure they stay on track and introduce all these wonderful opportunities. Other students come to Duquesne to college that maybe they're unsure, maybe they don't know what major they want. They don't know what an internship is or how to apply for graduate school or what that even means. So they're also going to have that same professional that's going to be here from day one to help draw out a plan for them to be successful and make sure that we're introducing opportunities to students. All of the various fairs that we have, being downtown Pittsburgh is a great advantage for us, with employers coming to our campus, working with students on opportunities, working with our career development on our online platform for students to learn about internships that are available, job opportunities that are available. So students maximize this. They really take advantage of this opportunity. And the best thing is having a plan from freshman year and then really working through that with your career advisors to make sure that you're getting what you want out of that. This is a lifelong service for students. So even in your career path down the line, maybe you're looking to make a change, our Career Development Center is always there to help and support students. Okay, so I hope that gives you a nice overview of Duquesne, of who we are, why students choose Duquesne, our beautiful city of Pittsburgh, and all the wonderful opportunities that students take advantage of and why they choose Duquesne. I did want to talk really quick about some next steps for you. So if you're thinking about applying, and we hope that you do, it's a very easy process. And the one thing I'd like to offer to all of the families and students, watching today, is that our team is here to help you. Whether this is your first time going through the college process, or maybe it's your sixth time going through it with your child. And if it is, God bless you. But we're here to help because each time is unique. So you're going to have questions about applying, about test scores, about essays, about, scholarships, whatever it might be. We want to make sure that we're there to help. So always call, always email. We'll be there ready to answer questions and make sure that we get you what you need to do. So at Duquesne, we are a rolling admissions school. So what that means is as applications come in, we are continuously reviewing and getting applications out and decisions out to students, generally within 48 hours. When an application is complete, all the documents are in. Within that 2-day time frame, generally we have those decisions sent out to students. The only program you want to be aware of that has a true deadline is our physician assistance program. So those students have until December 1st to actually have all of their information into us. So once December 1st comes, we actually shut that program down from new application, and the review process begins for that program. So if you are looking at that program, just keep that in mind, December 1st. For everyone else, it is rolling admission, but of course you always want to apply early so you can maximize scholarships and get things moving to get that acceptance letter hopefully as soon as possible. So applying nowadays is super easy. We encourage students to use the Common App. That's an easy way to apply to Duquesne. Many of you are hopefully familiar with that. If not, it's an online application system that you can create one application, and any universities that are a part of the Common App system, you can go ahead and send those applications out right to those universities. You can also apply directly right from our website, our university website, but the Common App, of course, is a very easy way to do that. Applying nowadays is so easy. You apply first, actually, so you don't really have to send anything into us at that time. You submit your application. We, in turn, will send you an email that will list all of the materials that you need to send based on your program. So if you are a pharmacy student, for example, you will get an email that highlights a checklist of every item that you need to send in. If you're a music student, you will have a different list of checklist items that you will need to send in. So you apply first, get that checklist, and then we'll start helping you to submit all those documents to us. Those are the numbers you see there for generally what we're looking at for students to apply to Duquesne. Obviously, certain programs, you're going to want to have some higher numbers than that, some test scores that could be elevated in normal years. So questions on what you need, let us know. But wherever you are, we want you to apply. Duquesne, it takes a holistic approach. So regardless of where you think you are with your GPA, with your test scores, whatever it might be, get that application in and let us look at it and let us work with you. Or if you're more comfortable calling or emailing, call us. Never don't apply just because you feel you won't get in. We definitely want you to apply. We want to help you. That's our job at admissions, is to help you get accepted, okay? Exciting news for this year, of course, based on what's been happening in the world, is that we are now test optional for all of our programs for fall of 2021. So that means if you have not been able to test, you are still eligible to be accepted into all of our wonderful programs, same as everyone else. So we will dive more into your transcripts. We will dive more into the types of courses you're in, your resume, letters of recommendation, etc. So if you have questions about testing, or should I test still, make sure you reach out to us and let us know what your situation is. We'll be glad to help with that, okay? So the application process has begun. We want to make sure we're there to help you. Scholarships and financial aid. Duquesne is very generous with our scholarship program. The great thing about how we handle scholarships here is that it is all automated based on the student's merit. And that happens before any other information about the student or family comes to us through financial aid or anything else. So this is strictly based off the student's merit that they have in high school. You don't have to write any special essay. You don't have to do anything else other than just apply. We will look at that. When you're accepted, in that letter, you will receive your scholarship. You will also, for fall 2021, we are also offering some additional scholarship funds for students that live on campus. It's called our On-Campus Room Award. So students can earn some great scholarship based on their merit. The FAFSA has begun October 1st, so we encourage families to make sure that it's submitted as soon as possible, because once a student is accepted, our financial aid team will jump right in and get that financial aid notification put together for you to make sure that you get all available resources to you as soon as possible. So the financial aid part of it, the investment part of it, investing in yourself and your education, how you manage that, the combination of the scholarship that you receive, the merit-based scholarship, that room award, the financial aid resources that you're going to receive. Maybe it's work study, grants, loans, third party. Maybe you have external scholarships that you're earning. We hope you're applying for those. All of that combines together to go into how you manage your costs, how you manage that investment. At Duquesne, we're very proud that we are consistently recognized as one of the best value schools in the country. And that is based on what students invest in their education and what the return on that is. So U.S. News and World Report and other publications consistently ranks Duquesne as one of the best values. So you can feel good about your investment, knowing that there is going to be the support that you expect. Enjoy your time in college, wonderful post graduate and doctorate opportunities here, and a bright future. So that combination, really is what helps draw students to Duquesne and to maximize that investment. Okay, there are some special scholarships that we have, Spirit of Excellence that you're going to be receiving information on, some other scholarships that you can apply for. We have legacy scholarships, so if there's any graduates on the call, grandchildren, children of graduates are eligible for these types of scholarships. So make sure you check out our scholarship page. Wonderful, wonderful opportunities for students to continue to earn. Also, while they're here, there's grants, there's different areas that students can continue to earn more scholarship opportunity while they're a student at Duquesne. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you look, ask us and give us a call with any questions that you might have. Okay. This is our scholarship grid, so you can see where you may fall if you're looking at your qualifications, whether it's GPA or test score. This is, again, on our website, so you can go ahead and check that out. We encourage you to give us a call, of course, again, if you'd like to know more about your personal situation, because you can see there's a range there. So if you have a certain test score and maybe you're wondering, if I test it again, or what would happen, or, my GPA is this. So any questions you might have, make sure you let us know about that. Depending on when you watch this, or if you do watch a recording of this, if it's not past November 15th, that's a key date, because November 15th is the date that anyone who has applied prior to that is eligible for our maximum scholarship consideration. Okay, if it's after that date, make sure you call and touch base with us, but we will continue to update our website with what our scholarship offerings are. So we want to help you maximize that. So again, please keep in touch with us as we move forward. So I just wanted to say thank you again for joining this presentation today. I love talking about Duquesne. I would love to talk more with you to learn more about your interests and areas that you're looking to study, share some more information about Duquesne, and anything else we can do to help you learn more, maybe connect you with some of our current students or some of our faculty on campus. That's what we're here for in the admissions office. So we certainly want to make that happen for you if you should need that. Again, that's my information there. So feel free to grab that and jot that down, and look forward to hearing from you and answering those questions for you as you move forward. So hope your school year is going fantastic. Hope everyone's staying safe out there. Please check out our website. Lots of great ways to visit Duquesne. We are open for visits all throughout the week and on weekends right now. So please do come see us, and hopefully we'll see you guys on campus soon. So Victoria, that's going to wrap it up for me. So I guess I will end this here and let you wrap it up for us.
Oh, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate you sharing the great information about Duquesne with us and making that available for our students and our families and our counselors that will want to view that at a later time. This session was recorded and it's going to be available within the week at oacac.org. And while you're on that site, there are additional information sessions for other universities that you can sign up to attend. And in addition to that, there's a brief 4-question survey that's going to pop up when I end this session. Please take the time to complete that. And again, for OACAC, I appreciate your time. Jeff, thank you very much. And I hope you all have a great day.
Thank you.